Hey Odessa, is it just me or is Source Engine getting kind of, I don't know, boring? Yeah man, you know, like, it's just the same thing every single video. I do this, I throw something, I blow something up. Don't you kind of think we could take it a step further? I mean, yeah, I could spawn all the props that I want, but after about a couple hundred, things start to get a little laggy. And trust me when I say the last thing I want is for things to get laggy. I don't know man, but I'm gonna take a nap. Maybe I'll dream about a better physics engine. Odessa! Wake up, man! It truly happened, Odessa! No more lag! I do have one complaint though. What the hell happened to my legs? Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. This is a new physics-based engine mod that completely replaces parts of the physics engine in Source. An absolutely phenomenal mod that has a few issues, but as you can see, the benefits are tremendous. Look at my game right now. It is buttery smooth. It's not as smooth as it normally is, of course. There is a little bit of an impact, but definitely so much better than it would be at stock. I mean, come on. If we had this many barrels, the game would be like 5 or maybe 2 frames per second, something like that. We could even spawn more. I just stopped because, well, my finger was getting tired. So obviously there's some good things with this, and we're going to go over a lot of that in this video, but what are some of the negatives? Unfortunately, the pulley system is just not going to work, and unfortunately that also goes for breakable constraints. So if you're a guy who loves pulleys, you definitely should not download this at all. Not only that, but this could also, kind of like what Captain Azama said in my Discord, it breaks a lot of things. So for most people, this might not be worth it, but you know what? This is perfect to make a video on, because if I need to uninstall it, I can simply do that, but I can at least show you the prowess and the immensity that this mod brings. Also, there's a few issues with ragdolls, which if you couldn't tell from the intro, whatever is going on with my ragdoll I had was not normal. I've never had that happen, so be cautious of that, and that's just one of the many bugs. I'll put a link down below to the page where you can read up on all the issues, the things that it works with, and a whole bunch of other things. Amazing work though to the creators, so I want to put this to the test. First things first, I wanted to continue off from the intro. What if we blew this up? If we did this in regular Garry's mod, goddamn, my whole game would crash. Is it going to crash this time? Okay, that is impressive. That is seriously impressive. We are getting some pretty significant frame drops, but seriously, the game would have froze by now. But we have no freezing at all. This is all just, I mean, we're at like 10 frames per second, but still, like, the thing that we have to understand is when these barrels explode, they create even more particles and even more models that have to be rendered in, more so than the initial one. So it's just amazing that it's holding up so well even after all that. Okay, now I'm pretty excited. So as you can see, we didn't blow up all of them. In fact, some of them got knocked back so far. They did take some damage, but not enough to blow it up, which is interesting. Alright, so next up, which is something I saw demonstrated on the page, is it does have realistic chain physics. I don't know if a rope counts as that. I am gonna have to go back actually and compare, so I'm not gonna give a definitive answer on this yet. One thing I will do is I will compare them both over screen right now, and you guys can tell me for sure if you see a difference. I haven't messed with ropes all that much, or chains or anything like this in regular Garry's mod, so I can't tell if this looks any different, but it looks pretty good. So even if it hasn't changed, I mean, hey, Source still has it. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put this to the real test on just how much things you can spawn in. But we're not only going to do that, you can see this dumpster is filled to the brim with balls, but what if we picked it up and moved it around a bit? Couldn't tell you for sure if this would cause some kind of lag in normal Garry's mod. I feel like it definitely would, but I think we're going to have to go a bit bigger than this. Alright, that should be good enough. So let's go ahead and give this thing a good spin. Hopefully... Oh, it worked! And you know what? I think this alone would cause lag in Garry's mod. Just all these giant props banging together like this. But now we have our own very beautiful looking bowl. You guys can tell me in the comments. I know it's a piece of art. Alright guys, I'll be back in an hour. See you then. Alright, we've gone ahead and spawned in quite a few of them. Obviously my design's not perfect because balls are falling out from somewhere. But let's go ahead and move this thing because I want to see how it works when we actually like move it with props. Oh my god, whoa! That is awesome! Oh, you can kind of make like a game out of this. Okay, let's see how much we can catch. None. Wow, we suck. Alright, so it's weird because it kind of feels illegal sometimes playing it like this. Because it's like, wait, like, shouldn't it be lagging by now? But it doesn't, and that is like really tripping me out. Alright, next thing I wanted to know was, does this work for NPCs? And... kinda? I mean, we have a pretty significant frame drop. Let's go ahead and spawn in some Combine, and let's see if it gets any worse. Alright, so now we have some Combine. It's hard to tell if this would be any worse in vanilla. We have spawned in quite a few NPCs in the past. But let's go ahead and have them fight, really get the bullets going. Okay, that is interesting. They don't want to fight each other. Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess that was just a slow start. But we can see... I mean, look at this. It's weird. I can move okay, but they're moving as if like they're being frozen every second. That is really bizarre looking. So it's safe to say you might not want to use this with, well, NPCs. Alright, I think it's time we bring out the random array tool. If you guys do remember this, I'll put the video in the top right corner. Definitely a really cool mod. I don't know why it took me this long to figure it out, but I'm glad I did not forget to mention it. This lets you spawn in a bunch of things at once. Let's go ahead and spawn in all these barrels. I think this is 12,000. I think we might have pushed it to the limit. Oh! We did get them in though. And hey, you know what? That's not even that laggy. Now that we've put everything away, this is like, let me see. You were looking at 12,000 barrels in Garry's mod at playable frame rates. I am flabbergasted. Let's go ahead and just unleash these. Oh, we gotta do each one. Oh, look at this. Oh, there, I think we did all of them now. Oh, well, it's safe to say even Volt has its limits. And that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, there's so much more to this mod. It affects physics in pretty much every way. I think it even makes like cars act realistically, or things that go down slopes. But I didn't want to focus too much on that because I really wanted to focus on how much objects you could spawn in. That was the big feature for me. And I have experienced Garry's mod freezing many times. It's freezing right now, but that's mainly because of the array tool. Now that we've put it away, we could kind of see this is, I think, 20,000. Maybe we should remove one of them. All right, there we go. So this is about 3,500. Pretty impressive. Let's go ahead and see if we can unfreeze everything. I don't know how I did it last time. Oh, I think I just did. Oh! And there we go. So, yes, this does have its limit. Look at all these barrels. That is amazing. So yes, this mod does have its limit. It's not going to give you a NASA computer, but it's going to push the source beyond its limits. I want to know what you guys think about this down below, though. Leave a like, subscribe, and as always, guys, thanks for watching, and farewell.